More importantly, it positions Nigeria to actively participate in the rapidly growing global halal market, connecting local industries to international value chains. However, achieving this scale requires more than potential. It demands action, strengthening regulatory frameworks, standardizing certification processes, investing in capacity building, fostering public-private partnerships, and leveraging technology will be critical drivers of growth. Nigeria stands at a critical juncture in its economic evolution, where diversification is no longer optional but imperative. As a nation seeks sustainable pathways for growth beyond oil dependency, the halal economy presents a compelling and largely untapped opportunity. Hello and welcome to Islamic Finance Weekly. I am Rahma Say Muhammad. Globally valued in trillions of dollars, the halal economy extends far beyond food. It encompasses finance, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, fashion, tourism, logistics, and ethical investments, all governed by principles of transparency, fairness, and social responsibility. In Nigeria, with a significant Muslim population and strategic position as Africa's largest economy, the potential to scale a robust halal economic framework is both natural and necessary. Yet, despite this inherent advantage, the halal sector remains underdeveloped, fragmented, and often misunderstood. This gap highlights the urgent need for a deliberate and coordinated strategy that aligns policy, regulation, infrastructure, and public awareness to unlock its full value. Scaling Nigeria's halal economic strategy is not solely about catering to religious preferences. It is about building an inclusive, ethical, and globally competitive economic ecosystem. It offers a pathway to attract foreign direct investment, deepen financial inclusion through non-interest finance, boost exports through halal-certified products, and create jobs across multiple sectors. More importantly, it positions Nigeria to actively participate in the rapidly growing global halal market, connecting local industries to international value chains. However, achieving this scale requires more than potential. It demands action, strengthening regulatory frameworks, standardizing certification processes, investing in capacity building, fostering public-private partnerships, and leveraging technology will be critical drivers of growth. Equally important is reshaping public perception, ensuring that the halal economy is understood as an ethical and quality-driven system that benefits all regardless of faith. As conversations around economic resilience, sustainability, and inclusion continue to dominate national discourse, the question is no longer whether Nigeria should embrace the halal economy, but how effectively it can scale it. The journey toward building a thriving halal ecosystem is one that holds promise not just for economic prosperity, but for redefining Nigeria's place in the global economic landscape. This conversation is already taking place at the highest levels of leadership. Earlier this year, Nigeria's Vice President, Kashim Shettima, emphasized the importance of adapting and positioning the halal economy as a strategic driver of national growth as he unveils Nigeria's halal economy strategy. Let's take a listen.
What sustains the economy of nations is the foresight to see where the world is headed and the discipline to explore the opportunities each moment presents. This gathering is one such moment, and we are here to signal our readiness to join the world in a segment of the global economy that has already been embraced by leading nations, and to clearly define Nigeria's direction within it. The document we are here to unveil aligns our values with our ambitions and our capabilities with the demands of a rapidly changing global economy. I therefore welcome you all to this journey. The global halal economy has long outgrown narrow interpretations. It is no longer defined solely by faith, but by trust, through systems that emphasize quality, traceability, safety, and ethical production. These principles resonate far beyond any single community. They speak to consumers, investors, and trading partners who increasingly demand certainty in how goods are produced, financed, and delivered. It is within this broader understanding that Nigeria now positions itself. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is worth noting that many advanced Western economies have long recognized the commercial and ethical appeal of the halal economy and have integrated it into their export and quality assurance systems. Countries such as the United Kingdom, France, Germany, the Netherlands, the United States, Canada, Brazil, Australia, New Zealand are today among leading producers, certifiers, and exporters of halal food, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, and financial products. Their experience confirms a simple truth. The halal economy is a global market framework rooted in standards, safety, and commercial trust, not geography or belief. I assure you that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is unequivocally committed to repositioning the Nigerian economy. But the task ahead us as far as the halal economy is simple. It's to ensure alignment between policy and practice, between ambition and delivery. Government will play its coordinating role. The private sector must bring innovation and investment. Our development partners will find in Nigeria a serious and prepared counterpart. Because Nigeria must be an economy defined not only by volume, but by value, not only by growth, but by trust. It is with this sense of responsibility that I formally, on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, unveiled the Nigerian National Halal Economy Strategy. This document is a declaration of our promise to meet global standards with Nigerian capacity and to convert opportunity into lasting economic value.
Now, that position reinforces a growing consensus, one that recognizes the halal economy not just as a religious framework, but as a viable pathway for economic expansion and global relevance. So, as we step into this month's theme, we turn our focus to a critical question. How can Nigeria effectively scale its halal economic strategy to drive growth, inclusion, and global relevance? So with that, I say, don't forget to keep safe, stay nice on the program, follow us on all of our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you for watching, and as always, I am Rahma Saeed Mohammed.